Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Wednesday, January 27th, 2021, and today is the FOMC announcement day. This morning we had sizable down gaps and quite a bit of volatility off of the open. We have since then kind of been coiling. You can kind of see some symmetrical triangles forming if you're a technician looking at those sorts of patterns here in the S&P, where you're seeing lower highs forming, higher lows forming. We're just kind of coiling here as we are awaiting the FOMC announcement speech here at 2:30, which we have not quite gotten to yet. We did have the announcement come out just a few moments ago. So we have not had a giant move come out of this yet, but we are still kind of consolidating here as we await the next bit of information to take place. So let me go ahead and hop into Discover. I'm going to share with you a quick setup here based upon the FOMC announcement day, and I'm going to share the one that is stronger with you. It's going to be based upon entering the market at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I've got it set up as a long. It'll exit at the end of the day, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. And we're simply going to be looking at one piece of price action information, and that is where are we trading relative to the midpoint of the session as we approach the end of the day. So I don't know where we're going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, we are trading just barely into the bottom portion of the range. That may change by 3 p.m. and the results do change, but this is the stronger one. That's where we're currently at. So that's the one I want to share with you guys this afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and hit equals here next to close in the bottom half of the intraday range. That adds it to the test, and that means that the 3 p.m. price is in the bottom 50% of the intraday range. Again, don't know if that'll be true or not at 3 p.m., but we are currently there, and it does make a difference. Next, I'm going to go into indicators library here. I'm going to say that we are above a 10 and 200-day simple moving average. We're coming right off of all-time highs today, so we have been in a strong market. And then lastly, I'm going to go into the market events section. I'm going to say that today is the FOMC announcement. I'm going to grab that from the active today section. It is right here. The third option down here on the market events, which are the events that are true for today, that has added it to the test that we're about to run. Now I can click view results. And here we go. These are the results based upon going long at 3 p.m. Eastern time and exiting at the close, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern time, when you are trading in the bottom half of the intraday range on FOMC announcement day in a bullish environment. So this has taken place 28 times in the S&P dating back to 2003. The NASDAQ 29 samples, the Dow 26 samples, the Russell 29 samples, very similar sample sizes across all four markets there. And if we look at the win rates, they are fairly similar as well. You'll see the S&P is the weakest at 29% of those have closed above the 3 p.m. price when that 3 p.m. price is in the bottom half of the intraday range. So that has been quite weak. That favors the downside. NASDAQ, a little bit stronger at 45% of those have closed above that 3 p.m. price. The Dow, 35%, and the Russell, 34%. So as a group, all four of those are less than 50%, with three of the four less than 35% on their win rates there. If we look at the average win, average loss bigger than the average win there in the S&P. That is true for the NASDAQ, that is true for the Dow, and that is true for the Russell as well. So not only has this historically had a bit of a lean to the downside when this pattern is in play near the end of the day on FOMC announcement day, it has also had bigger moves on the downside compared to the ones that have ended up closing above that 3 p.m. price. So historically, this has been a more bearish scenario as we approach the close. And again, this is specifically tailored to if the price action is in the bottom half of the intraday range. Again, I don't know if we're going to be there or not. We're currently there, but we are not far from the midpoint of the session right now. So that could certainly change by 3 p.m. That's something you'd want to pay attention to. So hopefully you found this helpful. Good luck the rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow.